But I want to know how it is you voted for Donald Trump when you're so into facts, because his entire campaign is not based in facts. It was all based in propaganda and emotion.
I voted for Donald Trump for one reason only. His policies, if implemented, would slow the dispossession of whites in the United States. If he were to deport all illegal immigrants, if he were to think very hard about letting in any Muslims, all of this would slow the rate at which whites are becoming a minority.
Why are you so worried about the white dispossession of America?
Because I want my people to survive. Is that so strange? We don't control China. We don't control any place where whites are not a majority. And if we become a minority, we will not control our own destiny anymore.
I grew up in this country as a minority, as the children of immigrants. I was their first child born in America. And while I didn't have much possession or didn't much control, I really enjoyed myself. And I think that if you ask a lot of Americans, they would say that I had a lot to offer this country. You know, according to you, I guess I would be perpetuating the dispossession of white America.
That is true. That is true.
Would you say that you wouldn't want me in this country?
At some point, when my ancestors built this nation, they did not build it with the intention of giving it away to Mexicans or Chinese or Haitians or to anyone else.
Do you consider, you keep saying your ancestors built this country, you consider that a fact?
Who else built it?
Black people, Native Americans, Chinese people who came and built the railroads.
Do you think none of that could have been
Italian
achieved?
people.
But they're Europeans, aren't they?
But I want to know how it is you voted for Donald Trump when you're so into facts.
Pay attention. He never answered whether or not he doesn't want him in this country. He's sitting there eating with him and he's able to choke down his food. Look at him. And then he's like, we built this country. You were just something to be used. Your ancestors were just like a plow. They don't see you as human. Many of these people are very upset that you have been given quote unquote equal rights. Many of these people see you as an N-word. They saw Kamala Harris as, they saw her as an N-word. They think that you are inferior in their ignorance. In their ignorance, they think that they are superior and they are trying to find some way with their confirmation bias. They're trying to find different ways that they can confirm the bias that they already have. They see you as subhuman, beneath human. And you know how angry they were to see Obama in the White House, a quote unquote N-word in the White House? This is how Trump got elected. Don't you see that this is part of where it is that they want to go? And more than half of Americans are fine with allowing him to take it there. How much do you trust the people that you think you trust? If they had the chance for you to be their unpaid servant, do you think they would jump at that opportunity? What about your child? What about that? I just want you all to just pay attention. This is what it was all about all along. They try to pretend that it was about policy. He had concepts of a plan.
I have concepts of a plan.
Somebody wrote some stuff on his website, but the people who were in his prior administration penned Project 2025. Many of you were like, oh, just because he said it had nothing to do with him, you believe him? The man is a damn liar. But he slips up and tells the truth. He told the truth that he believed that the jobs, that the low-paying jobs that the illegal immigrants had.
They're taking black jobs now.
He believed that those were black jobs. You were supposed to be out there on that farm picking those tomatoes. There are gins now to pick cotton, but tomatoes still have to be picked by hand. People still need servants. And pedos and perverts still need their supply. They still need their supply.